Utopia of the Seas is not your average Royal Caribbean ship. If you're thinking about booking it, here are 12 things you need to know. Number 1, it's more expensive than other ships sailing the short Bahamas sailings, but it may be worth it. And I did another whole video on that, so I won't go into too much detail, but here is a brief summary. It's not a one-size-fits-all scenario. For some people, they'll feel like they wasted money paying more. For others, they will think it's the best cruise ever. It all depends on your preference for ship amenities, entertainment, ports of call, and what you are looking for when you go on a cruise. And if you want more details on that, check the other video in the description. Number 2 is you won't have enough time to do everything that this ship has to offer on a 3 or 4 day cruise, so fear of missing out is a real thing. There are 21 places to eat and 23 bars. Utopia has a production show, an ice skating show, an aqua show, and headliner shows like a comedy show, plus a variety of scheduled activities. There's a slew of late night parties like the Toga Party, the White Night Party, the Red Hot Dance Party, as well as earlier night parties like Dancing Through the Decades or One Hit Wonder in the Promenade. Add to this your daytime activities like the Sexiest Man contest, bingo, trivia games, and now you have a 3 or 4 day non-stop schedule where you need another vacation afterwards. Number 3, yes, there are a lot of people on the ship, and yet there are plenty of quiet places where you can relax. The ship has capacity for 5,668 passengers with double occupancy and 2,290 crew. For those that want to avoid crowds, Solarium offers an adult-only space without kids, and Central Park is generally quiet for nice leisurely walks and live jazz music at night. We even found Boardwalk not to be too busy, so we spent some time there playing their table games like the giant Jenga game that they had set up. Number 4 is that the party ship reputation is somewhat overblown. It's not like your regular cheap booze cruise, and that's because it's not cheap. And the drinks are not cheap either. So if that's what you were expecting, sorry. But the general rule is that on any 3 or 4 day sailing, you'll have more young people that want to have fun than on a 7 day cruise that tends to draw more families and older people. Number 5 is we found that people tend to dress up more for the Dress Your Best night than on other short sailings. We sailed on 4 cruises on Freedom class last year and people barely dressed up. It appears that Utopia's higher price point ends up bringing more people who like to dress up for special occasions. So if you like to dress up, don't hesitate to bring nice outfits and make it a special night. Number 6 is make sure to go to the production show in the Royal Theater even if you normally don't like cruise lines production shows. We often end up skipping them because we get bored at the regular singing and dancing show. However, the all-in show in the Royal Theater on Utopia is on another whole level. They performed a mix of popular songs that pretty much everybody knows, had impressive stage setups and lighting effects, and added several dozen drones flying over the audience in a choreographed performance. It was definitely a must-see show on the ship. With that said, the other 2 shows, the Aqua Show and the Ice Skating Show, are also not to be missed. They're usually very good on Oasis class ships, but on Utopia, they are even better. Number 7 is that there's so much included food on this ship that there's not enough time to try it all. Food is obviously subjective, so here are just some general thoughts. If you go to one place and you don't like it, you can try something else. There's El Loco Fresh, the Doghouse, the Spare Tire, Park Cafe, Cafe Promenade, Sorrento's, and of course, All You Can Eat Windjammer, where you have a wide variety of choices. Anything from barbecue chicken to Indian food to hamburgers and hot dogs to fresh salads and fruit. And there is no way you can possibly sample all the food because it is such a short trip. But wait, there's more. Number 8 is that specialty dining venues on this ship are top-notch. Interestingly, the ship caters to new cruisers who many times don't even know what a specialty restaurant is. We cruised for years before venturing into paying for these restaurants. I can see how it can be really difficult for a first-time cruiser to decide where to eat. You have buffet, dining room, specialty restaurants, so many choices. My recommendation would be, If you have a special occasion or you want something really special and you have some extra money to spend, you can try out one of these dining places. It's an upgrade in both food quality and experience from the included dining options. Your main choices are Chop's Grill if you like filet mignon, Hooked Seafood or 150 Central Park if you like seafood or steak, Giovanni's is amazing if you love Italian, and Izumi for Asian food in hibachi. I personally would spend my dinner at the Mason Jar or any of the a la carte restaurants just because the other choices are so much better. Number 9 is if you like to try new drinks, and especially if you bought the drink package, don't just stick to one bar. Some bars on this ship have signature cocktails not found anywhere else. Royal Caribbean has been doing this more and more with the latest ships. Of course, on Icon, you have a week to try out different drinks to decide which bar is going to be your favorite. On Utopia, you only have a few days, so you have to do it pretty fast. Definitely check out the Pesky Parrot Bar for its fun, tropical vibe and a unique menu of tropical drinks. Number 10 is that you may just want to stay on the ship in Nassau, Bahamas. And this actually goes against another video I did where I mentioned that there are some things to do in Nassau, but that was before we sailed on Utopia. If you're on this huge ship for only 3 or 4 days, you can get so much better value by staying on the ship and enjoying the amenities that you already paid for versus paying for yet another overpriced beach resort or shore excursion. Number 11 is, because of all the above reasons, this may or may not be the best ship for a first-time cruise. Some things to think about are, if you do go on it and you love it, well, there's no other ship like it, so you won't know if you'll like it on a smaller ship or older ship. On the opposite is if you don't like it because it's so hectic and you find trying to cram everything into a 3-day vacation is stressful, then it might deter you from sailing again. But most likely, you're gonna leave the ship already having booked your next cruise. Number 12 is if you want to fully enjoy everything on the ship, then you can book a back-to-back cruise and just make it a 7-day vacation. But before you do that, watch this video next because there are surprising differences between going on a back-to-back 3+4-day cruise versus going on one 7-day sailing. And if you're wondering if Utopia is worth paying more for, then check out this video. Thank you for watching.